Whether they are set in the future, alternate dimensions, faraway galaxies, or undiscovered planets, movies always appear to transcend time. Time stalls for several hours as viewers follow characters through their story until they reach the resolution. While movies appear to abide by their own timelines, they are still made in the context of today and reflect concepts and values of our postmodern society. Examining movies critically through the lens of the spectacle, globalization, the other, intertextuality, and transcoding reveal how films are still very much a product of the new media of today. By filming scenes through the lens of a camera, editing, and then displaying them back to the audience, film is the embodiment of the spectacle. The spectacle reveals that all that was once directly lived has now become experienced as mere representation. The relationship that people have with the world is mediated by images. Film's ability to transport viewers to the continents and countries that they have never visited before allow people to experience places without physically being there. We can witness the magnificent beauty of New Zealand landscapes through spectacular aerial shots from The Hobbit, and yet never travel there to witness the true beauty that cannot be portrayed through film. But in addition to never visiting physical locations, films can create the spectacle of the illusion and cause people to shoot for unrealistic dreams and reinforce the capitalist ideal of life, happiness through buying products. In a capitalist society, the dream life is the consumer life, often displayed in films through driving expensive cars and even using top-end products. On the topic of products and consumption,
may I finish my Shuhua milk, Donnie?
This leads to the lens of globalization in films. Globalization follows the idea that products that are global in application and reach can be suited to local tastes and interests. Of several categories, globalization can be viewed as a hybridization or synthesis of values based on location. This is seen especially in product placement within films. Understanding that besides North America, China is the other major blockbuster viewing nation, sponsors and Michael Bay catered the product placement of Transformers: Age of Extinction to the Chinese audience to appeal to them.
Would not describe your product testing as perfected.
They even went to the extent of throwing a small cameo of a popular Chinese singer, Han Geng, of only which the Chinese audience would recognize. A key element of any film is the ability for the audience to identify with the main characters. To accomplish this, there must be characters that the audience does not identify with. This is accomplished by creating the other. The other is the process of establishing a relationship in opposition to one's own identity, often by denying the sameness of reason, dignity, love, and what makes them human. The other is often seen in movies by the objectification of women with a male gaze, or through stereotypes of races to create villains. Women are often paraded around in revealing outfits, while minor differences in races are exaggerated to vilify them.
Magic.
What makes movies so thrilling to watch is all the different references and hidden meanings audiences can derive from the piece. Movies embody this idea of intertextuality, that texts are composed of a mosaic of different pieces. Everything is a remix, linking and shaped by other textual structures. Movies often contain symbolic references to concepts, events, and even other movies, all combined together to create one cohesive piece. The best directors are known for their unique style, but they also effectively pull scenes and common themes from pre-existing movies. Wes Anderson is known particularly for his unique style of symmetry, and he often pulls inspiration from many other different films.
The nucleus.
In the era of developing technology, where everything is moving into the digital world, film reflects the idea of transcoding. Transcoding is the concept that code is becoming the universal medium where most information is stored as data. In the early days, movies were shot on film, developed and then edited by hand. In the present, everything is shot and recorded digitally. Data and code is used to represent our realities in cinema. The world created in movies rely heavily on visual effects, all created through the computer. Many of the Avengers scenes are shot on a stage with green screens, and then go through heavy post-production to create even a normal city. Films and movies serve as places to escape from reality and gain new experiences through the eyes of their characters. They take us to places where we have never gone and reveal to us concepts we might never have thought of. After examining cinema through these different lenses, one must not forget that the fantasy we see in movies is on some level, still, very much a representation of our own reality.